Hi, this is Mike with Design Engineering. We're here with the new Honda 2022 and up side-by-side, and we're getting ready to install one of our under-seat heat shields. Okay, first thing we need to do is remove your seats. The bottom seat panel is real easy, just pops out and pulls forward. The rear seat panel is held in by 5 6mm bolts with a 10mm head on them, so those need to be removed. There's 2 bolts on each side, 2 on the passenger side, 2 on the driver's side, and 1 in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, so now the seat just pulls out from the driver's side. You can set that aside, and that exposes the panel behind the seat that separates it behind the seatbelt buckles. So that panel needs to come out. There's a number of push pins that need to be removed. So these pins, you have to lift the center of the pin up, lift it about 3/4 of the way up, and then the whole push pin will pull out. We're going to take the bottom, the seat panels out that go below the seat base. On the driver's side, there's some push pins that need to be removed. The centerpiece just lays in place. So that exposes the engine compartment. So now the back panel just pulls up out of place. You have to bend it a little bit to get it out because it fits underneath the panel behind it. But once you get the ends out, it'll come right out. And this will expose the problem area where most of the heat issues are coming from. The cylinder head of the engine is directly behind the center seat panel, and that's where the majority of the heat is coming through. It comes up through the area between the top of the seat and the bottom of the seat base, and that's what you're feeling inside the car, or the cab. So there's a line that runs under the framework, that's the fuel line. We just need to unclip that to make room for the heat shield to slide in. So the heat shield's one piece. It's reflective on one side. The reflected side goes down towards the engine. So you have to put it down in the area below the seat and then work it up underneath the rear frame rail. And it'll go all the way up to the top of the the bottom of the air box. The top of the heat shield will come up to the bottom of the air box. And there's cutout holes to fit into the holes where the push pins go in, so it uses the factory locations to secure it into place. Yeah, let's work it into place, tuck it in, and you'll see how it lays in, line the bolt holes up where the push pins are going to go through. So in the front area, there's holes that aren't used from the factory, and we provide new push pins to go in there and to secure it in place. So just push those in place, slide them in, push them down, lock them, and it's as simple as that. Yeah, let's work it into place, tuck it in, and you'll see how it lays in, line the bolt holes up where the push pins are going to go through. And that's the basic install. Now you're just reversing what we just did, putting the panel back in on the back side, and then putting the base in, putting the seats on, lining up the push pins and pushing them in.